You need leverage in order to succeed in life. You really do need leverage. So what do I mean by leverage? What I mean is that it is activities that actually have additional benefit after doing the activity. So a great example that comes to mind, a story. What separated the Roman Empire from many other empires, one of the things that separated them was how they were able to build canals to have flowing water way before many other empires, places could do that. So for a long time, for weeks, for months, people looked at them and thought, that's so strange, they're just wasting their time, because they were just digging dirt, until one day they finally got to the river. Compare it to somebody who goes from the village with a bucket to the river, scoops water, and gets it back to the village. How much time, how much effort it takes to do this every single day. Get in that bucket, no matter how you feel, if you have temperature, you have very bad cold, for example, and you just cannot get out of bed, but you have to do it, otherwise you have no water. You cannot cook, you cannot bath, you cannot drink. And so you are forced every day to go get that bucket, go to the river, scoop that water, and drag that heavy bucket back to the village. And you can compare this to working for someone else. And there's nothing wrong. I understand that for many people, having a corporate job can be the best fit. But even in those situations, we need to think about other ways you can get leverage. But generally, if you think about saving your time for money, it's like going to that river, scooping up the water, and dragging that bucket back to the river. Of course, you can take the money and invest and have leverage that way. But you have to do something to start creating that leverage. You need to start, even if you are working for a corporation and it takes a lot of your time, you need to try to find a kind of job where you have an opportunity, you have mental capacity, you have time every day to be able to dig a little bit of that dirt, so eventually you get to that river and you can start getting flowing water. I received an email from one of our newsletter readers who was saying that he would really love to learn from us, use strategytraining.com and learn from us, but he just doesn't have the time. He works in sales in a startup. When he comes home, he is completely exhausted. He doesn't have anything left in terms of his mental capacity to be able to develop his problem-solving, business strategy, communication skills, and so on. And he was asking me, Chris, how can I find a way to be more productive or to find a way to have mental capacity to actually be able to develop the skills? And developing the skills, by the way, is a way to get leverage, because it's an investment. It's an investment in an asset that can serve you for the rest of your life. And you can get to a point, even if you stay in corporate, you can get to a point where instead of you being a number for an organization, a replaceable number, replaceable little bolt that they can just throw away and replace you with someone else, they can become replaceable for you instead. They will try to hold on to you for their life because they will know that it will be very, very hard to replace you. But they will be very replaceable for you because people will be coming to you all the time asking you, can you come and work for our organization? We're going to give you this huge signing bonus. We're going to give you these perks and this executive apartment and anything you want, please come. So, you want leverage. Building your skills is a type of leverage. Building a business is a type of leverage. Because when you build a business, you can develop a company where you have a machine running there. You can have systems and processes and the team that you hire them, you train them, you trust them. And even if you are on vacation, if you are sick or at home, let's say you have a cold, or even if you are building another business, your business keep on churning and generating money and generating that income, that river, that canal to the river, the water is flowing to your village every single day without you having to get that bucket, go to the river, scoop that water and drag that very heavy bucket back to the village every single day, every time you need water. So you need leverage. Now, if you would like to not miss out on tips like that, make sure that you're subscribed to our newsletters. They are completely free and you will get updates like that from me almost on a daily basis, and you will be able to not miss out on some of the tips and the information that I share only with newsletter subscribers. And for the next video, what I recommend you watch is there's a video on how to have a rhythm in your life. If you haven't seen it, make sure that you watch it. I'm going to link to it at the end. And good luck. I'm going to see you in the next video.